We landed in JFK Airport, so we had to get a yellow cab to our hotel, which was in Chelsea. We just dropped our stuff at the hotel and then we went to Friedman's for dinner. It was kind of like a diner-style restaurant and the food was really nice, although I will say it wasn't cheap. There's a 5-hour time difference between London and New York, so we were all really tired, but we had to stay awake, so we went for a walk around Times Square. Today is our first full day in New York. First of all, we are going to the High Line this morning, and then at 2 o'clock we're going to the Edge. Our hotel was right next to Chelsea Flower Market, so we got to see all these beautiful flowers as we were walking to the High Line.
This is our first day in New York. We are on our way to the High Line, and then later today we are going to the Edge. What do you have to say?
Howdy, guy.
We probably walked around the High Line for about 45 minutes, and there's these interactive art exhibitions which are quite cool. But the one in the video, you just pedal and then some water comes out the top of this massive foot, so it's a bit weird, but it is cool. We then stopped for a coffee break at Aroma, and my brother got this pistachio croissant. And then for lunch, we went to Liberty's Bagels, which I'd seen recommended on TikTok, and it did live up to the hype. I got the Lox cream cheese bagel, even though there were so many flavours to choose from, and it was really good, although I did only have half because it is very rich. After that, we went to Hudson Yards, where you can access the Edge. You go up in this lift and you cannot see out the side, so you can't see how high you are, and then when you come out it's the most amazing view. It's so beautiful. There are also so many cool photo opportunities like flower arches and thrones, which I really liked. My favourite part was the outside viewing platform, where a section of the floor is glass so you can stand on it and you really see how high you are. I thought it was really cool, but if you're afraid of heights I wouldn't recommend it. My brother wasn't too keen on it, as you can see in the next clip.
No, both feet. Both feet.
I'm on it.
In the middle.
You go stand in the middle.
After the Edge, we went to this huge sweet shop in Hudson Yards. There is so much choice, it's like a pick and mix, and I haven't done a pick and mix since I was a kid, at the cinema, so this was quite nostalgic. Dad and I have come back to the hotel for a nap, and we stopped at Whole Foods and I got this drink, Olipop, peaches and cream, so I'm gonna try it. I like that.
Refreshing.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be so soft. Are they good? Even though everyone says not to eat in Times Square, we did eat at Olive Garden in Times Square, and I would actually really recommend it. It's good prices, the portions are big, and their pumpkin cheesecake is delicious. Also, the breadsticks are so soft, they do live up to the hype. In the morning, I went to Whole Foods and also Trader Joe's to get some snacks that I wanted to try. And then we had a cruise to see the Statue of Liberty. I really enjoyed this, but if you sit on the top deck instead of inside the boat, it does get absolutely freezing once you start moving, so just be aware of that. I think the cruise lasts about an hour and a half, but you get to see some really cool views, and you also learn about what you're seeing because there's a tour guide who kind of speaks through the microphone. After the cruise, we went to Los Tacos #1 for lunch. I did find it quite stressful because there isn't really anywhere to sit. It's not like a sit-down restaurant, and it was also really busy and very noisy. That being said, the tacos were really nice, although just a warning, the salsa is quite spicy. Then we rented bikes and we cycled around Central Park for an hour, and that was really fun. And then I finally got to try Levain cookies. It did live up to the hype, and it was probably my favourite thing that I ate this entire trip. Everyone in my family got a different cookie and they were all so tasty.
That's really good. I love macadamia.
Dad and I went back to the hotel to chill for a bit because we were really tired. To be honest, I don't think I ever really caught up with the time difference. And then we went to a restaurant called Zia Maria for dinner. As a starter, we got fried calamari, and then my dad, my brother and I all got pizza, and my mum got pasta. After dinner, we were all really full, but my brother and I still wanted to go to Crumble Cookies. We were desperate to try it. So we bought some cookies back to the hotel, and my brother ended up eating them all for breakfast.
French toast, cookie dough, the worm.
Alright, I'm gonna have the French.
I really did not like the crumble cookies because they were sickly sweet. My brother did like them, but he said Levain was still better, and crumble was really expensive. We also visited the 9/11 Memorial and the museum too. It was a really emotional experience. I'm glad we went because I think it's very important to remember what happened and all the people that were impacted by it. For lunch, we then went to Burger Village. There were so many vegan and vegetarian options, so I would definitely recommend. And then we walked all the way across the Brooklyn Bridge into Dumbo, where we had a coffee before our NBA game.
We're walking to the Brooklyn Bridge.
You want that in the background?
The stadium was absolutely huge. I've never been to a big sporting event before, so I was quite surprised. The game went on for 3 hours because there was a dance break every 2 minutes. Despite that, we did really enjoy it. We then got the subway back to the area around our hotel, and me and my brother went to Raising Cane's.
Alright, salt, chip. That sounds good. I tried some. What it is, that's an 8 out of 10.
Okay. I'm pescatarian, so I didn't eat the chicken fingers, but the sauce and the toast was good. I went to Milk Bar Bakery to get a sweet treat, and I got the pumpkin cake. I don't know why pumpkin spice is absolutely everywhere in New York, because it's not really a thing in England, but this was delicious. It was $11 for a slice, which is not cheap, but it was worth it. And then the next morning we headed to the airport and flew home. New York is such a fun city, and I'm really grateful that I got to experience traveling there with my family.